Welcome to this tutorial guide. My name is Oscar. I'll be guiding you through how you create an account on Custosell. So basically, Custosell is a business management software where you're able to manage everything from, it gives you access to point of sale, e-commerce front store, inventory and supply chain, accounting, HR and payroll, invoicing, expense management, project management, sales pipeline, financial forecasting, and document management. So you can see, like, it has a whole lot of functionalities within it. So let us go to account, and basically to create account. So basically, Custosell supports 3 types of accounts. So you need to know exactly what do you want to use Custosell for. One, you can use Custosell for my business or for your business, where it gives you access to point of sale, e-commerce storefront, inventory, accounting, HR and payroll, invoicing and expense tracking. Then online shopping. Let's say you want to buy items online from businesses inside Custosell or from your neighbor, your business, the shops nearby you. Then the other one is for personal use. Here basically you want to use Custosell for project management, for productivity, expense tracking, bookkeeping, document management and more. And the beauty with it is that once the POS works offline, so meaning whether you have internet or not, you're able to use Custosell. Then another thing I also want to highlight is that you can either use Custosell on the web, that's accessed via your browser, or you can download a desktop version of it and use it as a desktop app. And still, whether you're on a mobile phone, you can as well use it. Just go to your browser and type custosell.com. It will, the first link you see, you click on that, then to learn you to this page. But for this for this demonstration, I'm going to use the desktop app. It has the same interface. So whether you're using the web version or the desktop version, the experience is the same. So basically, from here, I'll click on create account. So in this guide, you're going to focus on how you can create an account for a business or a business account. So what you do, you simply fill in your information. Let me say it is I'm Oscar. Then I'll say Opio. Then the business name, let me say Oscar Enterprises. Then email, I'll just say Oscar. This is not my real email. Attest.com. Then I'll give some number 7. That. Then proceed. Then here, what do? You enter your password. So once you enter your password, I'll choose 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is a demo. I'm going to delete this account afterwards. So let me see, the password is not matching. 1 through 8. Okay, then what you do, you simply go ahead and create your account. So now you can see I've now created my business account. Earlier on, make sure you use a valid email, because later on you're required to verify your email. So if you use a fake email, it will be difficult for you to verify your email. So you can either choose to have a walkthrough of the tour. So we already have this guide that will take you through the tour of the entire application. So what you can do, you can simply click on next as it walks you through where everything is located. Another thing you can do, you can simply go on auto play, whereby after every 5 seconds it takes you through the entire application without you making any click. So as you can see, so now that's showing me, that's why I can change my profile. So that's why you're able to access everything. So that's from dashboard. So that now is taking you through, showing you that is the dashboard. Then that's showing you where you're able to manage your sales. But I'm not going to complete all of that. What I'll simply do, I'll simply go and click skip. So once you click skip, then it will give you that welcoming, will shower you with flowers telling you you're very much welcome to Custosell, and indeed you're very much welcome. Now the most important thing, or the first thing after creating your account, I want you to go to settings. For a business account, you'll always see settings under business. So now under business, what you can basically do, you go to profile. So here you can go ahead and upload your logo, change you can go ahead and change your business name. If you have a website, you can enter your website. Let me say here http. Let me say http. Let me say www.custospark.com. Then you can give a brief description of what your business does. This is Custospark. Okay. So I'll just give a brief description. We deal in children's clothing, or you can say babies clothing, and you go ahead and save. So if you have a business email, you can simply put, let me say let me say Oscar Enterprises at gmail.com. So then you can choose a business. You can as well configure your business number. I'll choose that. This is a random number, please. Then what you do is simply go ahead and save. So you can see you have now configured your business profile. Another thing you can do, you can configure your business location. As you can see, I haven't configured my business location. So what I can do, I can simply you enter your address. I'll say opposite Makerere University, Western Gate, or okay. Okay, then you can choose your location. Let me say Kampala. So you simply search for that. Then country. Then you can select your category. So in here, okay, for demonstration, let me select fashion. Okay, fashion and design. Then now another thing which is important here. Let's say if you're in Nigeria, you can decide to use. Let me say you can decide to use Naira. If you're in Uganda, you can decide to just leave it Uganda shillings. Then what you do, you simply go ahead and save. So if you have the postal code, you can equally go ahead and enter that. Then payments. Now most times as you send your clients invoices, you can go ahead and add this information. Maybe if depending on your bank, if it is Stanbic Bank, you go ahead and put Stanbic Bank. Then optionally you can go ahead and put a branch. If it is Makerere branch or Gulu branch, you simply put in that branch. Then the account name, then the account number. Then if you also have a business payment number, you can as well put. So I'm not going to enter this, but this is something I'm briefly showing you. Then now social receipts. Now let me say I can hear this information will appear on your receipts. So I can say thank you for your business, or thank you for trusting us, something like that. Then you simply go ahead and save. Then social. Now sometimes you have on your socials, let me say on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. Let me say on TikTok, what do? You go ahead and put your TikTok link. This is not a valid TikTok. I'm just giving it for illustration. Spark at TikTok. So you enter your valid link. Oh, so the link is not valid. Okay, I see. Let me fix it. Then add. So that has been added. So you can see it has been added. So this will appear on your storefront. So that's the first thing you do, is to configure your business profile. Then another thing I also want to show you is that if you have many staff, how do you add them? Then after adding staff, I'll show you how to add branches if the business supports multiple branches. So I'll come to staff. So as you can see, as of now, on the main branch, there's only one staff, so, and that staff is Oscar. So if I want to add another staff, let me say I will come here to add staff. So let me say that staff is Mike Mukulu. Mukulu. Then you can say Mukulu at gmail.com. Then you can decide to optionally enter his phone number. Then what role are you? What role does he play? Is he an accountant or a cashier or a sales manager? I'm just going to choose any. Or if the role is not there, you can simply click this. Let me say supervisor, or let me say assistant, supervisor. Then you can describe briefly if you need to. Then I'll simply click on add this role. So once I come here, you can see I have now here assistant supervisor. So which branch do you want to allocate him? So you can either you allocate him to a default branch, or you can say you can add another branch. I can say Kampala branch. Then the rest you can leave it, or if you need to fill in, you can fill in. Then I'll simply come here and select Kampala branch. Then you can give him this password, then you share with your staff. Later on they can change. So I'll simply put 138. Of course I'll delete all these accounts afterwards. So then what access do you want to give the staff? Let me say it is sales or dashboard or inventory or customers. So you choose now. So if you want to basically give the staff access to sales, you simply select sales. Let me see. Okay, staff name Mukulu Mark. I think Mukulu at gmail.com. Okay, so I'll simply go ahead and create staff. So you can see this staff has been added. So in the Kampala branch there's now one staff, then main branch there's one staff. So now you basically have now two staff, that is Oscar Opio and then Mukulu Mark. So now Mark will have to log in using Mukulu at gmail.com with the password that you shared with him, of which Mark can go ahead and change this password. So I've actually even showed you how to set up your business branch. So if you come here, you can equally click on branches, then you equally able to add staff or add branch. So if you click on add branch, you can still follow the same process. So that's basically how you add branch. So those are the two most important things once you create an account, is to set up your business profile, staff configuration, and then branches. Now the most important thing in most cases now, so now this is your dashboard showing you your business performance. So the next thing you go ahead and do is to, let me say, if you deal in a service business, you enter your services. If you deal in a product business, you enter your products. Now I'll come to inventory and supply chain. So if you click on overview to show you your stock worth. So but as of now I don't have anything in stock. So what I'll do, I'll come to products. So you have two options: either to enter one product at a time, which is tiresome, but if you have, let me say, if for a quick entry for a single product, so I'll say test product. Then how am I measuring this? If it is kilogram, I'll simply choose kilogram, or you can simply type your own. Then category, you can, if it is not there, you can simply type in the category. If it is drinks, you simply say drinks. Then you add your category. So then here description, you can briefly describe what that product is about. Then how much does it cost? So I can say it costs 5,000. Then discount, if at all you're offering any discount, you also enter that. Then wholesale price, if you do wholesale, you can also enter your amount. Let me say here it is 4,500. Then cost price, this is the buying price. So let's say you bought it at 4,000. That is it. Then you can as well choose the branch to which this product belongs. So I'll simply go ahead and add product. So you can see now we have that. But there's one thing I didn't do. I did not configure adding the quantity. So to add that, if you didn't add initially, what you do, you simply come to adjust stock. So what do you do? How many quantities am I adding? Let me say 200. So I'll simply come and click add stock. So you can see this has changed now to 200. So that's how you add a product, a single product. But now that's tiresome if you have many products or many items. So what do? You simply come to upload. Then you choose the branch to which you're uploading these products. So you are given a default template whereby you download and fill in. So what do? You simply download that and fill. But I already have a file which I've already downloaded and filled in. So I'll just select that and add it. So I'll simply come here and to upload. So it will take a short time, basically about it is even done. So you can see in less than 30 seconds all the items have been uploaded. So that is basically how you enter your stock items. So now okay, so I also adjust this. Let me say this is 100. I'll simply come to so now if I come to, let me say, Kampala branch, so you can see this is the stock or the products I have in Kampala branch. So I'm having these biscuits. Of course, this is just for demonstration. I'm having this biscuit. It is 25 in Kampala branch. Now if I select main branch, these are the only products I have in the main branch. So now if you look at this, I am in the main branch. Now what I'll do, I'll simply come to sales, then select that. So I've already selected that. How many am I selling? And I think which is also interesting is that you can decide to make this full screen so that you are fully focused. So what do? Let's say I'm selling two of them. So I'll simply go ahead to make this to complete this sale. How is the user paying or the client or the customer paying? Let's say by cash. I'll simply select cash. If you have the client information or the customer information, you can just select the existing customer. If the customer does not exist, you simply let me say John Doe. Let me say John Doe at test.com. Then you can decide to add the number, but this is optional. This is an optional step. It is not a must. But if you want to keep you maintain a customer list, what do? You can fill in that. It is one time. Then what do? You simply go ahead and complete this sale. So I've completed this sale. So what do? You can go ahead and issue this receipt to your customer, if at all you need to issue them, or if at all they request for it. So that's how you complete a sale on Custosell. By the way, Custosell does a lot of things. What I basically showed you, the quick intro, was to set up your business account, make upload your stock or services. By the way, I'll take you a quick overview of what your KPIs is able to do. So I'll basically demonstrate you how you make sales. So now if you come to this is my shift. This is how much I've been able to make. I've been able to make a sale that is on cash. Okay, let me make a quick sale here real quick. Okay, let me see. I have this product, I have that. So I'll go back and sell 4 quantities. So this time around I'm selling, the payment is being done via mobile money. So I'll simply complete complete the sale. So it's done. So it's as quick as that. So in under 2 seconds you're done with it, making a sale. So if I come to my shift, you can see that now I've made 2 transactions, one on cash, one on mobile money. So this graph shows you how a given staff is performing on their shift. So that's basically it. Then if you go on your dashboard, the dashboard aggregates everything. So now this is the business performance as of now. So the business has made 16,200 in Uganda shillings. But if you're, let's say, in Kenya, you configure in Kenya shillings. If you're in Nigeria, then you'll configure in Naira. So I've already demonstrated for you that how you configure that. Now another thing I'll show you is online shopping. Okay, but first, before that, is customers. So this is where you see all your configured customers. So you can see I entered one customer, and you're able to see all the activities, all your customer activities. So this shows you the customer behavior as well. So you're able to make informed decision based on your customer behavior. So you can as well go to customer list, where you're able to add new customers or manage them. Then another thing I also want to show you is that this is the online storefront, where you're able where people are able to browse your products or items and order from you directly. But this is something I'll make in a different tutorial. So if you click on that, this is just a demonstration of the businesses which are already on Custosell. So if I explore this, like Apotech Solutions, that is Kiriki, and I see the offers. So these are the things I'm able to see in his listings. So from here I'm able to come to add this to cart, and make then click on cart and make an order. Of course, I don't want to disturb this person. Then once you make this order, what happens that is able to receive your orders and make a fulfillment. So after an order has been made, you're able to track everything under orders, where you're able to see the status of your orders with a given store nearby you. So that's basically with the online shopping functionality. Now let's come to sales funnel. This is something which is broad. I'm going to explore it in a separate video or in a separate tutorial. Now let's look at project management. This is also another thing which so this is what we basically mostly use at Custospark for collaboration with our team. Something I'll explore separately. Now expenses. So this is where you manage all the organizational expenses. You see the spending behavior of the company or of the business of the institution. But I'll dive deep into this all. So this is basically a quick overview. Then documents. So there's something very interesting here. So on Custosell, you're able to manage all your business or company documents in one place and give access to who should access what. So I'll explain all this in the upcoming guide. Then HR and payroll. So now in most cases, businesses or organizations or companies do have a lot of people they work with. So this gives you all the capabilities of managing your staff, from leave to attendance to departments to company assets, reporting, transfer, talent management, payroll, all that. So I can't explore everything in one video, but this is just to give you how powerful this application is. Now then another important aspect of business is accounting. That's your books. You need to be in position to make decision based on real financial data. Otherwise, you're running the business blind. So we give you all access to the accounting functionalities, and most of this happens as you make your transactions. All of this happens automatically, so everything gets in sync with one another. Then here we also have forecasting. So this helps you basically to know how able to sustain salaries, how able to sustain let's say, are you able to keep the company running based on your financial data. Now accounting helps you to see what happened in the past. Now financial forecasting helps you to project the future based on your past financial data. So that's basically it. Then a quick one if you need any now this tutorial or this guide, I'll put it under, you'll get it here. So you'll always be able to get them here. Like maybe you want to do something and you feel somewhat stuck, you simply come to tutorial guide and you'll get all these videos posted here to help you get started real quick. Now sometimes ideas come in, you want to capture an idea, maybe a client has said, oh, do for me this. So what do? We provide you that access of taking quick notes. So so I want to make a quick note. Let them say customer delivery. Then I'll say, okay, deliver the products to Jane at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So this is something that I'll not forget. So after adding it, what do? You simply I'll select that, then add note. So I've already added that note and I cannot forget. So that's how powerful the application is. Then another thing which is also maybe worrying is that, oh Oscar, how much does this cost? It's actually so cheap. So you get a 1 month free trial. So for a personal account is $9.99. Then for essential, that's on a business plan, it is $19.99. Then on a professional plan, it is $29.99. Then on an enterprise plan is $49.99. So it's actually so cheap, I would say, compared to the value that you get from the product. Otherwise, if you get any challenge, please just call me or reach out to this number under quick support, and we shall be glad to get back to you. This was just something broad that I wanted to highlight or to give you a quick tour of Custosell. It's literally an amazing product. At Custospark, we use it to run everything concerning the company. So that's basically it for now, and keep safe. We'll catch up in the next tutorial. It has been me, Oscar, the founder and CEO of Custospark Company Limited. Till then, take care.